Hello everyone. I'll continue with the next concept in enumeration. Okay, so the next concept in enumeration is two methods, that is values and values of. Okay, values and values of methods. So this is syntax of values and this is syntax of value of method. Okay, if you use the values within a enum, that will going to return all the named constant that is present within the enum. Okay, if there is any number of named constant that is present within a enum, so consider this example apple, which contains 5 named constant. If you want all these values, all these named constant, in that case go with the method with named values. Okay, so values method return any array that contains a list of enumeration constant. Means it will return an array which contains what? List of enumeration constant. The second method is value of. So this there is no much application of this value of method. So this value of method will go to return named constant if that matches with the string whatever we passed. So for this value of method, we're going to take out some string as a parameter. Suppose if I pass reddel as a parameter, okay. So if there is any named constant with name reddel, yeah, this will be what returned. Okay, this will be what returned. That's it. So that is with respect to value of method. The value of method returns the enumeration constant whose value corresponds to string passed in str. Okay, so now we'll see what on simple example, then you can understand. There's a enum with name of apple with the 5 named constant. Okay, semicolon is what optional, either you can use or you can skip that one. So there's a class with name enum demo2 within which there's a public static void admin, and we are just printing out some message, and this will be get printed what as it is. See, we got the message as it is. Next we are using what values. What is the use of what values? Values we will going to return all the values that is present within a enumeration. We have 5 values that will be returned. So that we must say within out an array, and array should be of what CM type. So type, what's the type? Type is what apple. So we have to go with what apple. That's it. Okay. So now I'm using what in for each loop. So here we have to write what collection. Collection is what array name. So all apples is what written. Okay, and we need what variable this side. So variable should be of same type. So we have written what apple a. So whenever there's a value within what all apples, that will be assigned to what a one by one. First it will going to assign Jonathan. Okay, that will be got printed. Okay, Jonathan got printed. So next cursor will come to what next line. Next it will going to print second value, and it will continue up to what last value. So we will get all the values whatever that is present within the on the enum with name what apple. Okay, so next cursor will come to what next line because of this line. Next we are using what value of. What is the use of what value of? Now see, we are sending them a string with name wines app. Is there any constant with name of wines app? Yeah, so there is a constant with name wines app. If there is a match, that will this constant will be assigned to what AP. That's it. Actually there's so much application of value of. If you pass any string, if that matching string is present within the named constant, that will be assigned to what AP, and that we are printing here. That's it. So we'll get output AP contains wines app. AP contains wines app. I think you can understand this notation. Okay, actually how it is got printed, so that I explained in the previous video. It will going to take the help of toString method internally. Okay, yeah. So just write this editing values and values of method, and write down the syntax. Okay, after writing the syntax, write down the what's the use of values and values of method. Okay, so next you write down the program. Okay, complete program along with what output. So the next concept is speciality of Java enum. So already in the previous video I told Java enum is what more powerful compared to any other programming languages. Any other programming languages enum. Why it is what more powerful? Because in the other programming languages we can declare only what constants, named constant. Okay, this will called as what named constant. But in the Java enum, along with what named constant, we can have what method, no, normal variable as well as what constructor. Okay, that's the reason that makes your Java enum what more powerful. Even we can write main within what enum. So for that I have written what an example. See, enum fish. This is all what named constant. See, we have taken what public static void main, and within which there's a system.out.println. We are just printing some message enum main. Okay. If we compile this one, how to compile Java C fish.java. So java fish, you'll get this output. So why the enum? So even though we write what enum fish, internally this will be considered as what by java as a class fish. So that is the reason we'll get what output without any problem. Okay, yeah. So whenever you're writing code using what enum, you have to be careful. See, if there is a method and if there is a named constant, if you are using a method, this semicolon is what mandatory. If you are not using any method, just we have what named constant, you can skip this semicolon. This is what optional. If there is no method, this one is what optional. If there is a method, the semicolon is what mandatory. Okay, so if there is any method and if you don't write what semicolon, you will get what error. And you can't write method first, then what's named constant. This is also not allowed. Okay, and if you can't write just method directly within what enum, that this is also not allowed. This, if you want to write, you can go with what class. Okay, you can use what class. So enum is designed for some other purpose. So therefore, if you just write a method, it will going to throw out error. And if you want a method without any named constant, and in that case, at least you have to write word semicolon. Okay, if you write just a semicolon without any named constant, and if you write a method, this will be what acceptable. It will not going to throw out any error. Even empty enum is also what acceptable. Enum fish without any named constant, without any method, that is also what acceptable. Okay, yeah. So next we will see enum was constructor. I think you know definition of what constructor and everything. Same name as the default class. Here same enum name, enum name. Okay, so here there is a constructor with 4 named enum with beer with 4 constant kf, ko, rc and fo. So beer system.out.println, we are just printing what constructor, end of constructor, end of enum. So there is one more class test, public static void main, and we are printing what allow. Okay, so in this case, just assume there is no this particular line. This line is not there. Okay, so I have removed that line. Okay, in that case, how to compile this one? Java c test.java. Now only this class will be get loaded. Class test will be got loaded. This will be got loaded. Okay, and then if you run java test, you'll get output allow. Why? Because allow h is what caps. Okay, we'll get output as what allow. Why? Only this class is got loaded. Okay, we are just loading what test.java. This class we are loading, and there is a one more enum that is not got loaded. Okay, just to load this one, we have written what on this that particular line, whatever that is present here. This line we have written only to load this particular enum. Okay, and we can't write in this way, brb is equal to new br. Why? Because already we have what objects. This are all called as what objects of enum. Okay, no need of what creating a objects using what new operator. So writing in this way is not allowed. In this way, br kf is equal to new br, this is not allowed. Okay, why? Because already we have what objects, and when this will be get activated, if you are just load this particular enum, that will be activated. How to load that one? For just to load that one, you have written this particular line. Okay, now once the cursor come toward this particular control comes toward this particular line, this enum will be what loaded, and 4 constructor will be what called, and once means 4 objects will be what created. Objects will be get activated, and that way once once you create an object, what will happen? Constructor will be what called. This will be got executed, and you'll get constructor how many times for each object. This constructor will be called constructor will be what called, and you'll get output constructor 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 4 times. Finally you'll get allow. So this is the output you'll get. Okay, so there is, you can't use what new operator when in case of what enum. Why? Because already we have what objects. When this will be get activated only if you load this one. If you want to load this one, you have to make some calling of some constant here. Okay, then only this will be get loaded. Once you get loaded, the objects got activated. Once the objects got activated, this will going to call what constructor, and you'll get this message 4 times. Why? Because we have 4 objects. And why the allow? Because of this line. And end of what main, your program terminates. Okay, this is how your constructor will going to execute. Okay, yeah. Now we'll see how to execute a parameterized constructor. So if write a just kf, how that will be internally considered. Public static final br kf is a new br. So if you write just a kf, this is how it will be interpreted internally. Okay, so kf will going to have default access specifier, public static as well as what final. Okay, and so instead of kf, it will be considered as what br kf is equal to new br. Now if I just write kf, and this will be, that will be considered. If I write kf 100, so it will going to consider this one as what, just like a passing a parameter. Okay, this will going to call default constructor. If you just write a kf, if I write kf 100, that will going to call what, constructor with parameter. Okay, now we'll see what an example, then you can understand. See, I have taken same example, enum beer with 4 constants, named constant kf, ko. I think you can, I'll just, yeah, kf, ko, rc, and what fo. So there's a one variable int price. You know, enum of Java will support even constructor, variable, as well as what, methods. See, in this example we have what, all three. So there's a variable price, so that is associated with what, each object. Okay, yeah, once so program execution will start from main, the public static void main. So we are just loading this particular enum. The enum will be what, loaded. So just for that reason we have written this line, and we are using value of. So value of will going to load all the named constant into what, b. So b is what, an array. Okay, so for each we have at the same time, what will happen, constructor will be what, called. All 4 constructor will be what, called. This 3 will going to execute what, parameterized constructor. Why? Because we are passing a parameters. So kf price associated with kf is what, 100. So how that will be initialized, by executing this parameterized constructor. So next ko, the price associated with that one is what, 75. So once after executing what, this parameterized constructor. In the same way, rc price is how much, 90. Okay, then fo will not going to execute this one, because we are not passing any parameter. This fo will going to execute what, default constructor. This will be executed, and the price associated with that will going to have the value 65. Okay, so those are the changes that will going to happen after this particular line. Next, it control comes toward this line. At that time, this is a for each loop. I think you can understand. So this is a collection. Collection is having got all the named constant. That is ro, kf, ko, rc, as well as what, fo. Okay, and each iteration it will going to assign one value to what, b1. So b1 will be what, printed. What's the first value? Kf. Okay, and b1 got get price. So price that is associated with b1. b1 means kf is how much, 100. That will be got printed. So you'll get output in this way. So this dot will be also displayed what, as it is. Next, it will go to print a ko dot 75, rc dot 90. So whatever the price were associated with the object, that will be got printed, and fo 65. Okay, so I'm calling what, get price how many times? 4 times. Each time it corresponding price value will be what, this function will be what, executed, and corresponding function value of price will be what, returned to this particular line, and you'll get output in this way. Okay, yeah. So this is with respect to constructor in enum. If I have any doubt, you can text me. Okay, just copy this one as it is. So first you start from here, speciality of Java enum. You just write down this one, this example, and output. Next you write down this box as it is. Okay, so next even empty enum is acceptable, and enum versus constructor. Okay, just write down this program. Okay, after writing this theory, write down this program along with what, this output. Okay, next how to call parameters constructor. Just copy this one. And one more thing is we can't use concrete this one abstract methods. Only concrete methods, means methods with definition. You can't write a method without definition within the enum. Okay, that is not acceptable. It will go to throw out error. And finally write on this one. Okay, thank you.